Chapter 2 is a long chapter in John's route.
Are you sure this is not 3?
No, it's still chapter 2.
It's probably because we goofed up.
No.
We don't goofed.
Like every other chapter, I
Wait.
didn't really. No, I didn't complete chapter 2 of Hidden Block yet with Ian.
So you're telling me, like, if you screw up, does it go a different route? Or does it just, like,
You get
game over?
You get some audio differences. I mean dialect differences. And then like the
Audio? We didn't have hardly any.
okay.
I feel like if we go after him, it's going to screw this up even more. But then my last decision kind of backfired. So
you're saying go against your decisions and
Yeah,
do what PBG is saying.
let's just do it.
Well, PBG is saying do it. Sorry, I'll be going on ahead. PBG, was that what you wanted us to do?
I would have laughed if that wasn't just shaking his head like no afterwards. We misunderstood it.
Read.
As I stood and gathered my thoughts, as I gathered my thoughts, that's not her saying it, that's me. Something like relief crossed the others' faces.
Oh, Jared. Been a while.
Yeah, you're happy you melted the train in the...
Just let him do whatever he needs to do.
Why does he sound so similar to the teacher?
Help.
There's another, nodded and muttered their support. I smiled.
Thanks, guys.
Just before I left, Shane grabbed a hold of my arm. Uh-oh.
Tell John I'm sorry too. I will, Shane. Don't worry.
I dumped my tray and found my... Chuckling?
Yeah.
Myself chuckling. Oh, myself. John and John were more similar than I thought. They always found a way to say just the wrong thing at exactly the wrong time.
Dang it, Jason.
Timing! I found John sitting on the bench just outside the cafeteria, gazing into the branches of one of Asagao's many well-bred trees. He didn't look up as I sat down and I didn't say anything.
Let's look at the journal.
I'm not reading the journal.
Dear Diary, John, if you could just tell... Oh, we got 20 tournament points now.
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
John, if you would just tell people what's wrong, they would help you. It wasn't a bad idea, though. In fact, maybe a living bird would be better for John. Able to respond naturally to him and get genuinely upset if he messes up.
Maybe we should have read the journal before we made that decision before.
What?
Because this was... Or is this the aftermath?
Yeah, this is after. And he
Never mind.
And he wouldn't make that jock at Juliet. I hope he beat you. I believe that.
Suffering.
I shouldn't tell it's none of my business to tell. Poor John, poor John. It didn't happen. It looks like he'd been electrocuted. Was John at fault? But he lost something precious to him. I wish there was something I could do. Paul was still running in his election unopposed. It's been quite a year for him, and he hasn't been on the campaign at all. I guess it's in the back room. I hope he does well. You know... Okay.
You know what?
It was just the thing we read before.
Oh.
There was a lot of journal entries.
Yay, I didn't have to read that.
But you had to read this.
It said I kept him company and listened to the wind glancing, whistling through the branches. Gently whistling through the branches. Okay, I read that wrong. Whoopsie doops.
I'm sorry about what I said, Hannah. Ooh.
Maybe we went with the correct decision and you just broke something.
No, it's just like, for some reason there's a hanger down here.
What? Just random hanger, just boop.
Don't worry about it. It's all water under the bridge. I shouldn't have. I know you were in a rough place. I should have thought more before I suggested to you.
John nodded slowly.
Shane says he's sorry. Ah, he doesn't have to be sorry. I'm the one who overreacted. He just says what's on his mind, doesn't he? Yeah.
It's like somebody familiar.
It's what I like about him. John Tron sucks.
I was just about to read that.
What?
I was about to start reading of like what it said, and then you just like John sucked. I was like,
What he says.
there wasn't much either of us could say. I wanted to, branch the subject of the pet story. Branch. It's in broach.
Yeah.
Broach.
Yeah, I don't know.
Brooch. What? But I wasn't about to destroy the relative piece of this moment. Hey, Margarita!
Jimmy Jongas.
This was the first time Sam was. What?
He was quiet. I'm so sorry. I've been so difficult.
That's because you're on hard mode. I shook my head.
The circumstances are trying. Honestly, you managed to hold yourself together well.
He nodded slowly and then smiled across his lips. Wait, it's
Thank you for telling PBG. Oh.
Is that why he was... Wait. That was a good thing then.
How did PBG! Babagoo! Why'd you do this? You said you wouldn't tell that we told.
Now think of it. It's PBG.
Babagoo, why? I didn't.
Chuckled softly and I knew there was no point in denying it.
Sorry.
I want the button.
I just wanted to make sure someone was looking out for you.
I was about to say something else.
He did! And you were looking out for me too. Thank you.
So the subject was a good idea.
Yeah.
Excuse me. This is more burps than that one episode.
How on earth are you getting this much?
From just a couple sips of Pepsi, yeah. I'm like Aaron now. I guess I'm full of air. Oh god. It's bad. Beside, he stood up and wiggled the creaks out of his legs.
I'm heading back to my dorm. Tell Miss Suska I wasn't feeling as well as I thought I was.
I gave myself a Charlie horse.
You really shouldn't skip this much class. You already missed a full day.
He shrugged.
It's only school. I'll manage.
With a half-hearted wave, he disappeared down the lane to the blue ball house. I frowned. At least he seemed better than. No matter how hard to say for sure, some things. Sometimes I thought he was doing better, but sometimes there was. I guess just how the situation.
At first it was funny, then it stopped being funny, but then it became funny again.
At least he's self-aware. Like me. Self-awareness went a long ways when it comes to things like.
I thought it was going to be chapter 3. What? What?
But of course, got scared me.
Aw, you lose. Thanks for playing. Did you lose again?
Yep.
Yeah. I moved to this new level of difficulty. Now it's just... It's... You know, I mean...
That's ironic in a way.
It's way harder.
That's ironic.
Really? Let me see. What?
This is ironic in a way because to get it, the
What?
hard. She said she moved to a new difficulty of hardness, and I was like thinking like, John's supposedly like dating John's the hard one. I'm like thinking
Oh.
of like, this is ironic.
I thought you... Like, it's ironic that choosing the hard difficulty made it harder.
No, that's no.
My climb... Oh, that's you. We're not in chapter 3 yet.
Mine climbed into my bed and sat against the back of the wall, posting just right so she could see over my shoulder.
Okay, go.
I stared at her, not really
Well, go!
with the sigh of... I restarted the game. The loading screen cleared, and I started for my first few combos as the game got going.
3, 2, 1,
I gotta
go!
make up. I started off with this selection of pink blocks.
No, there! The blue one!
What?
What? There! The blue one! On the other side!
Not entirely sure of what she was talking about, which I wasn't even paying attention to. Let's switch it to...
Not that one! Oh, it set off a combo anyways! Look at you go!
I gritted my teeth and like for more combos, trying desperately hard to trade. Suddenly, my fingers slipped off my phone. I was bouncing up and down on my mattress, making it difficult to keep things tidy.
Do you mind? Oh, sorry. I'm just so proud of you, Hannah.
I was about
Look
to
at you
start reading.
kicking butt!
I was about to start reading everybody's thing at first. I frowned when I frowned.
Yeah.
Where was the combo I was good for? I swore I just had it, and then I lost. By the time I fought it, what? I heard the blocks drop and the monsters to the blah 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 blah. Oops.
Wow, that's rough. Want to go again? I think I noticed some flaws in your technique. No, I think that's enough for tonight. I have some homework to do. If you say so.
I set my phone aside, making a metal noise as I said the time for practice of my Bible. That didn't work. I scooted over to the edge of my bed, patting me on the back with two of her famous back-breaking thumbs.
She can break backs with her thumbs. This is how much of a badass Maya
I
is.
said thumps.
Oh, thumps? Okay.
Not thumbs. Thumbs used to be like this.
I'm so proud of you. I know you're going to make history and I can't wait for it.
This game is making me want to fall asleep. I'm...
I hope so. Thanks, Mai. No problem.
This-
Thanks for even trying. Thanks to you, I'm finally close to my beloved Jared. Oh, Jared. Yeah.
Wait, in
Why
real life,
don't-
isn't she married to?
No.
One of them was married to one of the people.
These are fake characters.
No, one of the people that made this. I meant.
The artist is married to PBG. The other girl is friends with them all.
Huh. Oh.
You may be confused because I know Jared's wife dressed up like Hannah and they played it.
Maybe that might be why it confused me.
Fine, if I had to.
Oops, sorry.
I'm glad you're feeling better now, too. Hannah. Did you say something? Nope, not at all. We're still on chapter 2.
When I say John, say
When I say John, you say what? John.
John. I know we mixed it up, right?
Yep.
It's as bad as that one time in the recording when you went to go read something about, oh, what is my favorite story? Burp. You remember? You're like, yep, that's the statement right there for the century. Sorry. Now I'm back to what? Miss, I can't do it anymore. Why is this so long?
And that's why the internal governmental bodies agreed that to set aside of a district sum of money in case of an alien attack, the combination of the XCOM plans and the
Oh, excuse me. Dang it.
and the Kambashi Maru proved that humans. They're talking about freaking XCOM.
Oh my gosh. I was so happy to see him finally recover that I could barely contain myself. As soon as the classes bounced up to John happy as a clam. Clam.
John!
Clam.
Hi.
Clam! Better he ever had a chance to speak. Well, before he had a chance to speak, sorry. My request burst for.
Do you mind coming on a walk with me? I feel like I haven't gotten to talk with you in a while, and I kind of miss it.
Despite the sadness of my request, John smiled. Ow.
Of course I will. I've been meaning to talk to you about something anyways.
I thought John didn't like walking.
These boots are made for walking. That's
Before we get a copyright claim, I probably should read this. As we gathered our things and left the class together, it was impossible not to notice mine and shine leering faces. They are. I stuck a tongue out at both of them, and then skipped out with John.
Is John also skipping?
Not that I remember the running thing. This is not going to be a gift. John and I headed out to the campus, where we picked a direction and took off, and
That
then
way.
got lost. It was difficult to walk around the academy with John not worrying about getting to class on time or having to practice.
Having a good time, having a good time. I'm a
Don't
superstar,
stop me
baby,
now. The buildings that usually look so impressive.
Buy your audiobook by Jason now.
How many pages are in this? 300. Good luck trying to get me the reading. Oh, yes, you are. Suddenly, the economy was beautiful and vast. Despite a relatively small number of students and a handful of buildings that made up the campus, I go on the lane for myself. While the world was silent in space and kind of like a paradise, or was it?
Paradise.
I walked through one field together, smiling and open and top of the air.
I really love it here. Yeah, it's not bad.
Excuse me. The smile slid off my face. John seemed preoccupied, and cloaked of disappointment fell around me.
Hey, the clouds are actually moving on the screen.
Oh! I didn't notice that before.
Me neither. It's kind of hard to notice things up here when you're more focused on things down here.
Yep. The beautiful cast a spell on me, and for some reason I expected John to react the way he did. that he first met me, when he first took the walk across the field together. Of course, you wouldn't just magically be better. I, of all people, should know that.
I wish there was something I can do to help you.
I wish I was a better actor.
You and Jack were such good friends, and you were there for each other when it mattered the most. Anybody with eyes could tell how much love and friendship you had for each other, even though one of you wasn't technically alive. Honestly, I kinda envied it. Wish I could be as close to someone as you were to Jack.
Really?
Really? You aren't that close with Mai? Mai and I are close, but, well, I was kinda hoping we could be that close.
Scrape Hannigan's good stuff.
Oh! Boo, 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 boo.
I expected the burp actually. Sorry about that. I said it. I put my hands over my burning cheeks. I'm on fire now. John laughed.
Well, I'm touched, frankly.
Frankly, you're not Frank.
But really, if you and I could keep spending time together, I could maybe make you handle your loss a little easier. That would make me so happy. That's super cheesy. You're all the cheese, aren't you? No.
Jeff laughed
Jeff.
hard. John laughed hard.
Coming from anyone else, I'm not sure I would believe them. But from you, Hannah?
John slipped his hand into mine.
Oh, I believe you.
I believe in you.
Oh, I thought we were going to get a siege.
John held my hand for the rest of the walk, right up until we went our separate ways. As I watched him leave, I held my hand to my chest and still was warm, and stood there regardless of our feelings. I did not certainly feeling we were there, even if never explained. I thought you were going to read this chapter because I was already done. This is another chapter.
No, we're still on the same chapter.
What the hell is this chapter? I was in my room, I was watching that. If the race violently shows the month, the group of you emphasizing.
Dun 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 dun. Oh, oh,
Oh my gosh.
oh, do 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 do.
I paused the episode on her computer, roll her eyes.
Wonderful, great. Go ahead and get the door. I'm sure it's for you. Wait, what?
Attack on Titan?
What? You didn't hear me singing it?
It took me a little while because I was trying to read the thing and not pass out. That's how I hum the series of the
John!
That's how you get copyright strike, I thought. Because if you hum it, remember? That's what happened to Smooth McGroove.
Because he was so accurate. He was that good.
That was pretty accurate, though. John stood out my door, bearing a grin on his face. And the music he peeked into my room and drew the door close by me and stepped out into the hallway.
What brings you here?
Finding fast, John grabbed my wrist and dragged me down the hall.
What? Shh!
Ah! John dragged me out and off on one side of the house before finally leaning up, rubbing my wrist.
What was that about?
Dislocate hand.
Sorry. I just want to make sure we weren't overheard. I thought some more about your proposal. My brand new Jack. 0.5. Why 0.5? You don't want to know.
Yeah, there's plenty of times where he
Anyways.
blew up.
I thought maybe this could be a thing, right? Maybe this could totally work. Not really, but maybe. We could totally do the thing. We could do this thing. And then I thought, well, why should we stop there? Jack, God rest his soul, was always the star of any scene he was in. A little scene stealer, he was. I'll never be able to match his God-given charm and charisma. No way, no how. But! I could at least give a new bird and teach her all of Juliet's lines in the play. I don't quit the play, the show goes on, and it's touching homage to Jack, even if no one knows the truth of what happened. What you think? He beamed at me.
Yeah.
Hesitantly, very hesitantly, I put a hand on his arm. John, don't you think it'd be easier to get an actual human to play Juliet's role? Of course not. What, are you crazy?
Should she have a shirt? I'm with crazy.
Silly Hannah, you know nothing about showbiz. But it's your innocence that makes you cute.
That's kind of scary.
Anyways, I've decided that you're going to be that you are going to the pet store with me, and you will help me pick out a suitably intelligent replacement for my darling Jack. God rest his soul.
My question is this:
What?
I thought Jock repaired himself every time he. What?
But we have to be sneaky about it.
Is this before he got the new Jock?
No.
I know he has another bird. Despite the fact that John made this decision independently of input from me, I was excited. For the first time, John was looking and actually acted like himself. Again. The color was back as he joked. There was no way of turning around. Blah, 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 blah. Shadows illuminated heavily over us.
God rest his soul. Of course. I have it before, didn't I? Yeah. Great. Thanks, Hannah.
What? Oh. John cupped his hands over mine and shaked them furiously. I wasn't even paying attention. I heard pizza.
They're saying that something's wrong with it.
Uh-oh.
That'd be great. Really, it will. You won't regret this at all. Why would I ever regret it?
Well, John had already let go and was headed down the lane.
I'll see you late. Dang it. I'll see you this weekend. We'll make the train to the city. So, maybe don't wear your uniform.
That probably picked up on the
Of
bike.
course not.
I kind of laughed and I blew air out and it was like, whew. Did he take me for an idiot? Let's go back over on her bike. Make room for me.
What have you got there? Definitely not a cookie.
How'd
How'd it go? Everything good with Mr. Birdman? I think
Birdman?
so. I really think so.
Birdman. And out the
Chapter 3. Jason will no longer be reading the inner thoughts of Hannah.
No, because my vocal cords would explode from.
Bye bye.